Throughout the year, I have noticed that I have improved a lot this year. My improvements include learning new features on Adobe apps, which includes photography, cinematography, and general media. As I was new to the course, I had to gain knowledge about the terminology of media and how it works. Most of my classmates who had already done media studies for their GCSEs were far ahead of me while we were working on our projects. This is because I spend most of my time looking up definitions and the terminology of media and tutorials for Photoshop, etc. This is the part that took me longer than I expected. Talking about photography, I didn't even know how to hold a DSLR camera properly, but fortunately, I learned some photography skills, camera angles, and movements from my other subject, film and TV. In the subject, I had to research different types of shots, camera angles, and movements. This helped me gain knowledge about a camera and helped me with my photo shoot for my magazine. I also learned how to use high and low key lighting and how to set it up to reflect on my genre. Before I started working on this project, I had absolutely no experience with Photoshop. I mean, I had used it twice for my art GCSE, but the only thing I knew back then was how to use the quick selection tool. So when I came in and joined the media department, I was like newbie in the class. Although I struggled to learn and develop different skills in Photoshop, however, I succeeded. I have noticed that I have improved over the course. I learned a lot of new skills, and some of the main examples include Clone Sam tool, which mostly helped me with remove impurities from my image, and the brush tool, which helped me remove the little unwanted parts of the image that were not needed. My communication skills also developed over the time because in order to take my photos, I had to contact my models and set up the date and the time for photo shoot. I also agreed to them and asked for their consent for me to use them online on my website. I believe I've learned from this and I hope it helps me sometime in the future. The challenging part was how I was making my models pose because I didn't really know how the politicians really pose. Therefore, I had to look up different political magazines, analyze how the politicians in the magazine pose, and then I had to apply that on my model's posture. Overall, I noticed I was a different person at the end of the course with a lot of media knowledge that I gained in just 6 months. As an artist, I felt like I was finally able to unleash my skill digitally, which I never thought I could.